Remove E1 and apply wax. Remove E2 and apply wax. Stack E1 and E2 together. Position E1 with the pattern side facing down. Insert G20 into the corresponding slots of E1 and E2. Insert F2 into the designated hole on the component. Insert E3 into its corresponding position on the component. Snap P12 into the corresponding slot on P1. When installing the spring, connect it at the designated notch. Insert the end of the spring into the notch. Snap P12 into the corresponding slot on H14. Assemble the two components in their corresponding positions. Insert P2 into the designated position on the component. Insert two P20s into the corresponding holes on the component. Ensure the holes are aligned properly. Align E3 with P20 and insert it into the component. Insert E22 into its corresponding position on the component. There are spare parts for E22 on the spare board. If the part is damaged, it can be replaced. Insert E14 into its corresponding position on the component. Remove A20 and apply wax. Insert A19 into the designated hole on A20. Insert E23 into the corresponding hole on A20. Align the A20 component with the larger assembly and position it properly. Insert P20 into the designated position on the component. Insert P21 into the corresponding position on the component. Fit P22 into the gap between E14 and A19. Insert H15 into its corresponding position on the component. Insert A6 into its corresponding position on the component. There are spare parts for A6 on the C board. If the part is damaged, it can be replaced. Insert A18 into the corresponding hole on H5. There are spare parts for A18 on the C board. If the part is damaged, it can be replaced. Insert 2D23S into A18. Pay attention to the installation direction. Insert C13 into its corresponding position on the component. There are spare parts for C13 on the C board. If the part is damaged, it can be replaced. Snap P13 into the slot on P3. Remove 2C15S and apply wax. Insert both sides of the P3 component into the 2C15 holes. Snap the spring of the P3 component into the slot of the H5 component. Place B14 in its corresponding position on the component. Note that B14 is prone to breakage. Handle with care when removing. There are spare parts for B14 on the C board. If the part is damaged, it can be replaced. Insert the small component C15 into its corresponding hole on the assembly. Then insert the small component A18 into its corresponding hole on the assembly.